never change. That's just the way it is.
Hello everyone, this is Bob Smith coming to you live by way of Lakewood, Washington, 98499. And today I have a couple of my little pups from my German import, Caddies. And they're like 6 weeks old. So what we started doing, we were just putting some scents down here for them and let them run around and look for it, let them play a little bit. This is where it all starts. They want to run there and bite on my tree, hey. So I throw these little scents out here for them. Maybe sooner or later they'll pick up on them. They'll start doing what I want them to do. That's the introduction to tracking. So what we want to do is show you these little pups at an early age. This is how you groom them. You know, we just toss this out there and let them go for it. Similar to article search, and then we bring it from article search right when they're tracking. You got to poop in my yard, but I guess that's okay. But what we want to let you know today is we start using Belgian Malinois, number one, because of homeland security. Number two, you got your, the German Shepherds are getting on the heavy side, and the Malinois are very agile and they're very strong, and they're very intense when it comes down to protection work. And yet, they're sociable dogs, unless you get one sort of like high-strung, the training went foul on it. So I'm going to take these little puppies here back there and pick up my 10-month-old and let you see how they look when they get a little bigger. Come on. Oh, they so busy eating right now. Might be a trip getting them out of here. So what we want you to know is here at Bob's Canine Association, we want to teach people how to socialize and mannerize their dogs. So when they come out for a real transition, like a home invasion or something like that, you have some sort of protection at your hand. You don't always have to dial 911 unless there's a necessity after the fact, because you won't get into security before the fact. There has to be a crime committed before they'll come out to your location. So with my philosophy of stop living in fear, providing loyalty, protection, and peace of mind, this is what I provided with canines. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Okay. Now this little dog here, he's like 10 months. Come here. Good boy. And we don't start putting a serious training on a dog. That's good boy. That's good boy. Until he get about a year old. Other than that, I just be playing with my tug and get him to learn to just work in his prey drive. Sit. And so we teach you obedience during the prey drive. Therefore, we won't damage the dog's temperament by scolding it, by being too harsh in the correction. And really, if you work this thing proper, you don't need any correction. So that's what we want to show you today. And you can get these little things from Champion Pet Supply over there on 11816 Pacific Avenue South. And we've got another guy working with me over there named Marcel Salas. And we have Fart, who's the owner of the place. So what we want to do, we're dealing with temperament now. Good boy. Sit. So we just want to give him a break now. This is how we do it. Break. Good boy. Good. 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 And he's right now, I've been working him this afternoon. Come on. That's a good boy. And I've been working him this afternoon. So he's sort of like geared up right now, but it's all about control. Break. Good boy. Good. 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 So when we get our dog sort of wind up, it's always good for us to sort of let him unwind by giving him a break. Now observe, ours. So I leave my tug down there so he can have access to it, but I ask him to let go. Release, let go. When he release and let go, he goes into an automatic sit. Sit. And then we can start teaching him to sit, but without stress. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here, bring out to dad all these dogs, and I'll show you that dog. Thank you. Come on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob Smith back again. I want to take you through the training apparatus that we use here for our dogs, so that you won't see, you won't feel that there's any kind of apprehension about any kind of cruelty. This right here, this is our whip. Now most people misconstrue this whip as hitting the dog. You don't hit the dog with this. It's got a little deal on that, a pop. That means if you're hitting the dog, you can't get the pop. So average person doesn't know that. Please ask somebody before you get it out of control and start lying about the thing when you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. The next thing is a tug. This is what I start my pups on. This is a sack, burlap sack. You've seen I've trained many of pups with it, but I don't leave it in the ring with them, not the ring, in the kennel with them, because I don't want them playing with it all the time or getting filthy or whatever. So we let them play with this here about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we take it away, put it away. 2 and 3 minutes in the morning, 2 to 3 minutes in the evening is all those little pups that you just saw need. This here is my tug. Once the dog graduates from the tug, he goes to this. This is what I carry with me all the time to let my dog have a release of stress. And they bite that and then they calm down, especially Malinois. Malinois are very timid. They have this timidity part in their behavior, and they start chattering their teeth. So once you let them bite on something and you let them bite too long, then it goes into that transition of I want it and it's mine. So we don't let them bite any longer than 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2,000 ounce. This is a bigger tug. We use this tug when we have our dogs on stakeout, on tie backs. And we come in there and we teach the dog to bark, then we teach it to bite, and then we teach it to hold, and then we teach it to ouse. That prepares the dog to go into the sleeve. This here is what you want your dog to go into. This is a little light sleeve because I use it for puppies, and the bigger, heavier sleeves in there, you know, it wouldn't account, it wouldn't be appropriate to introduce that right now based on the fact these are the things that I'm using on those pups that you saw today. And that about wraps it up. And furthermore, this is what we use for Schutzhund stuff. Now, also in Schutzhund, which I'm not an expert in this thing, perhaps as much as Jack Smith and my colleague out there at the German Shepherd Schutzhund Club, we use a bite suit as well. And I have a friend named Josh Leverett down in California. He deals with the full suit as well as all these same apparatus, and he's one of my little apprentices. Came up here and worked with me for a little while, and I hooked him up, so now he's in California. Thank you very much, but that wraps up the gear that we use, and we just want to let you know you can reach us right here in Lakewood, 98499 253-606-5651. Thank you. Now, a little bit of the healing process is this. So we work our dog gradually, then we turn. We got corners to turn. Get here, turn, back up. You just learning that shit. I learned that stuff in the damn Schutzhund Club. So your dog got to back up. I never thought of a dog backing up. I always put everybody in bay and said, hold him right there. Whoosh. So what we're saying here is when we work with our dogs, we got to work with love. Just like working with your kid. You got to work like your family. You got to work with love. Because this is an extended portion of my family. Okay, what? I tell my dog, okay, he think it's okay. So what we do here is I'm going to give him a break. Break! Out! So, when I'm training my dog to do bite work, this is what I failed to mention earlier. When I'm training him to do bite work, all the training is out of prey drive. Never defense. Well, most folks call it conflict. Conflict, defense. We're not going to argue over words. I'm mainly concerned with the behavior of the dog. Now, break. Good boy. Now, I'm not going to fight him. See? If I don't fight him, he's not going to hurt me. So I train dogs like this because we deal with CPS, Child Protective Service kids. They're around us all the time. There's no danger. You know, he's not interested in this. All he wants to do is me to pet him. So when my dogs are trained, when I train them and I place them somewhere, you got kids, All the kid, he come up to a nudge up on you. All you got to do is reach over and pet it. Simple as that. Look at that. That's all. You know. Now break. See. Then I give it a break. Then it's time to tug. You know. Other than that, bring. Good boy. Out. Whistle. 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 Yeah. What? Now, there's a philosophy out here. There's a saying. If you treat a dog like a man, he'll treat you like a dog. So you got to understand where the hierarchy is established here. This is my companion dog. He goes with me wherever I go. My woman want to keep in the house. He goes with her wherever she want to go. Daughter want to take him, they can take him. He's trained like a soldier. This we will defend. Hey, wait. Got it. Hey, here boy. Hey, what's